Good morning, I say to my beloved friend and the teacher who I respect. A great honor for me to be able to stand here and become the winner of storytelling contest. Today, I will give you about my storytelling, the title of The Crying Stone. Okay, let's begin. Once upon a time, there was an old widow who lived in a small house on the top hill with her beautiful daughter. The old widow is so poor that she must work hard every day. She collected dry wood in the jungle and sold them into the market once a week. She wanted to make her daughter happy, so she worked harder and harder every single day. The girl, the old widow, was really beautiful. Every man in the village will admire her and fall in love when they saw her beautiful face. Unfortunately, she had a very bad attitude. The girl was very lazy and never helped her mother. She just prepared and looked at the mirror to admire her own beauty. All of his requests must be obeyed even though her mother was poor old lady. One day, the old widow asked her daughter to help her stack the dry wood outside the house, but the girl rejected and said, "I cannot do your request. I'm afraid my skin will be dark and my beautiful cannot shine anymore." Hearing that the answer, the old widow will continue her work alone. As usual, in every weekend, the old widow went down to the market to sell dry wood. This time, her daughter wanted to go with her too. She wanted to buy new clothes. The old widow was happy to see her own daughter went with her together to the market. The old widow also planned to use the money she got from selling the woods to buy new clothes for her daughter. She was really wanted to see her daughter happy. The market was so far from their house. They should walk down the hill and pass a village. The girl wore nice clothes and dressed up so the people who saw her will be admiring her beauty. In the contrary, her mother wore dirty clothes with a basket full of dry wood on her back. She wanted that her mother would walk it behind her so the people will think she is not her mother. The girl can't exhibit people in the village now that the old widow was her mother. Among those men saw it, a young man approached and asked her, "Hey honey, where are you going now?" "I am going to buy some new clothes," said the girl. This young man continued, "Is that your mother walking behind you?" "No, she is not," said the girl arrogantly. "She is my stepson." The old lady couldn't understand why her own daughter said so. She only blamed herself that she could not be the mother that her daughter wanted. The old woman only kept silent and continued the journey. Not far away from there, a young man approached again and asked the same question. "Is that your mother walking behind you?" Once again, the girl rejected the faith by saying no, the old widow was her mother. "No, no, no, she is not my mother," said the girl. "She is my slave." The same question continued repeatedly several times, and the girl always answered the question by telling the old widow was not her mother. Firstly, secondly, and thirdly. The old widow could exhibit. However, when it along several times, it made the old widow sad. It hurts the old widow so much that her own mother did not admit that she was her mother. The silence turned to sadness. The sadness turned to madness, and when a mother was mad, a bad thing will follow. Finally, the poor old lady cannot resist anymore. The old widow prayed to the God to punish the rebellious daughter. "Oh, my Lord, I was not able to resist this insult. How can my own daughter treat her own mother like this? Yes, God, punish the rebellious child. Punish her." On the power of the Almighty God, in a few later her body was turned to stone. Her body has chains started from the feet. When the chains has reached out of the body, the girl was crying, asking forgiveness to her mother. "Oh, my mother, please forgive me. Forgive what I have done to you. Please, mother, I will change, mother. Please forgive your daughter, your only daughter," cried the girl. The girl continued to wail and cry, pleading with his mother. However, everything was too late. The whole body of the girl was eventually turned into stone. Even when she turned into stone, people still can see the tears. The stone cries terrible. People began to call it crying stone or batu menangis.